Welcome back everyone for some more of my Darmstadt career mode for FIFA 22. And this will be the final episode here before the January transfer window. We are going to be beginning things here with this match against Lazio here at the Jonathan Stadium. But we are going to play this game. I'm going to sim this match against Stuttgart. I might sim this game against Bayern Munich, although I could play it. Then I do want to play this match against Sevilla and then possibly sim or play this match against Dortmund, and then we have Wolfsburg here at the Cup. Leverkusen here are at the Bayern Arena in the league, and we're going to close things off here by simming this game against Antwerp. Maybe not, I don't know, but I'm going to have to play it as we progress here. But before we continue on, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. We don't have anybody in the top goal scorers list. But there is one piece of information I do want to share with you guys. Knudsen will be joining Crystal Palace for the next 2 seasons out on loan. And for this match, I'm going to go ahead, instead of having Aronson in there, I'm going to put Marvin Malem in there because I did play him, well, I simmed a match against, a cup match against Nuremberg, which we ended up winning. And he ended up scoring the opening goal in that game, so I was really happy about his performance. And he will be getting a shot here in the Champions League to see what he's made out of. But he'll be playing alongside Anderson and Show and all those guys. But we are going to go ahead. We're going to get into this match here against Lazio, which we are not playing in the rain. I don't know what it is about EA and them being so adamant about having me or anybody play in the rain. But we're going to be playing under clear skies instead. And I do have a couple ideas who I want to bring in, because I do want to get 2 center mids in this team. I do have an idea who I want to bring, which I'll keep that as a surprise until the next episode. So I hope you guys are excited about that. And I want both of them to be at least an 85 rating. So you can see Rui Silva now an 84. He's actually growing faster than Shakir.
Is already stamped for the knockout phase, but can they claim top spot and perhaps a favourable draw? It's coming up on EA TV.
I'm hoping they say it here. Watch, they probably won't.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And what we have for you is group stage action from the UEFA Champions League. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, it's so important they try to clinch that top spot, Derek. It could just give them an easier tie in the knockout stages. These fans will certainly be demanding it.
Of course they won't say it now that I'm actually recording it, but whenever I played, it was, as a matter of fact, I played a Halloween game in my Shrewsbury career mode. And here, one of the matches that I played was during Halloween. And Derek said something about him not wearing a mask or something, and then Stuart Robson had a funny retort, but unfortunately we don't get to hear that this time, but we're going to go ahead and resume. But yeah, I want to keep my transfer targets a bit of a secret. I'll show you guys in the next episode, which will take place sometime in February, hopefully, which we missed an opportunity there. Oh, come on, guys. Not a good start. Van Avijk. Okay, Solbakken. Depending... What is with the crossing in this game? Solbakken, even last season, Solbakken's crossing has been very suspect. Come on, guys. Wakey, wakey. Why is Ingerson so far forward? He's supposed to be further back. Okay, Anderson. There we go. It's one of the big reasons why Solbakken lost his starting position on this team. Oh, crap. Because his crossing has been dire from the second season on. It really has. Muller. Is anybody going to go forward? Okay, Malem with the ball. Let's see if I can have Malem. He's one of the originals on this team. Malem! Can't finish that off. I mean, yeah, Lunen's a good goalkeeper, but we're really blowing some opportunities here. Oh, what? Guys, what's going on? Why are we playing like ass in this game right now? Nice. Why did not? You guys can see that I was trying to sweat a goal there. Oh, I can't take this. Come on, guys. Wakey, wakey. Don't celebrate. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go... No. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and jump to the result here. I can't take any more of this game. Mueller could have made it 3, but of course he missed a penalty because this team didn't show up in this game. Now, if Sevilla ended up not winning their game against Antwerp, I think we're moving on. Let's see. You can see Elsa Werner won Manager of the Month. Okay, let's see. But it looks like no matter what happens, we are through to the knockout stages, so I might end up simming the next 2 games against Sevilla and Royal Antwerp. So, I mean, there's a chance we might not finish top, but there's a 100% chance we're going to make it through. I mean, we're 10 points ahead of Antwerp, so... And I think if Sevilla would have lost to Antwerp, then it would have been an entirely different story. I thought my time was up here, boss, but you gave me a chance, and I'm glad I was able to show you what... I'm going to tell him I believed him, although he missed 2 solid chances in that game. But I can't be too hard on him, though. I mean, he is only 74 rated. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead. God, that game was painful. Since the next 2 Champions League games are pretty much dead rubber matches, I think I'm going to play the matches against Bayern, Dortmund, and I'm going to play the cup game against Wolfsburg. But, here we're going to go ahead. I could end up simming the home match against Dortmund. I don't know. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in after this. Okay, our final Youth Scout report is in. Halke Keller is a no. Phil Schwaber, or Schwaber, is a reject. Torsten Hanheide is a no. Rene Klein is a no. And Christopher Schubert is a no. Okay, let's revisit this youth. Play them in 5 matches, either as part of the starting 11 or... And I know for a fact that both Show and Anderson have played at least 5 matches, so... Looks like we're not going to be getting that objective. I think I had to sign somebody last year, but... It is what it is. It is what it is. But we are going to be hosting 5th place Stuttgart. Okay. What kind of team do they have? They're fighting for a place in Europe. Okay, they got Kasper Dolberg, Larson, Docina, okay. They got Oro Mangala. They got Mbabura on the right back position, Florian Muller. That team, admittedly, watch, we'll probably drop points here. That team really isn't super spectacular, unless there's some mad growth in there somewhere, but we're going to go ahead and sim this match. If we do get the 2-0 win, Anderson and Aronson end up scoring for us. But I'm going to put my second team. Hopefully the second team can redeem themselves against Bayern Munich. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and save. We are 7 points ahead of second place Borussia Dortmund. Bayern have a game in hand, though. They could pull a level with them. So even if they do, they're still going to be 7 points behind us. And if we win this match, there'll be a whole 10 points behind us. So, and I do plan on playing this game. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to meet our financial objective. We're not going to meet our Youth Academy objectives. So, I mean, this is going to be the final season, so it kind of doesn't matter, but... Let's go ahead and save again just to make sure. But we are going to sim. Hopefully we don't get any notifications about injuries ahead in this match against Bayern Munich. Though we do have a notification. Okay, Balak Visha wants to play against Bayern Munich. I'm going to tell him we got bigger games coming up. And said bigger game is against Sevilla, which really is a dead rubber game. But you can see Bayern Munich did win their game in hand. They are now the second place team. This is a 1v2 matchup. I kind of want to play under the sunshine. I'm tired of playing under gloomy conditions. Okay, let's play under sunshine. My goodness, this game, I swear the people at EA hate sunshine. I wonder if they're freaking vampires or something. I'll put those kits. I don't like Bayern Munich, but I do like those away kits. Okay, they got Lewandowski, Musiala, Sane, Brozovic, Kimmich, Gnabry, Fernando, Gabriel, Davies. I don't know why Davies is playing as a center back and why Bonucci's playing as a right back, but whatever. Neuer in goal. Pretty strong Bayern side. You can see Sverre Ingi Ingerson is our featured player here. But here we go, a 1v2 matchup here. It's ourselves, the reigning champions, against Bayern Munich. Used to be, at least in this career mode, I'm talking about this career mode, 11-time champions. Because they did win the league in the first season. Then they finished 6th last season. They're in the Conference League, if I'm not mistaken. Which I should look that up just to double check, but I'm pretty sure they are playing Conference League football this year. They're not even in the Champions League. Unless there's some kind of glitch or whatever, but... But we kick things off here at Sanderson Park. Too bad the Allianz isn't licensed in FIFA, because that would have been fun to play the Allianz. It's still Bakken! I'll tell you what, his crossing might be dire, but his finishing has been second to none. And Anderson, again with an assist. So Anderson's been solid out in that wing. He's already at a 78 rating. I think he started off this season at a 74. So he's growing rapidly for me. Mueller, can you get score against your team? He's celebrating. I gotta have a shithousery moment here. We should also be getting notification here pretty soon about Bustos being back, which he won't be back to around the middle of December, but it's usually about a month or so before he's scheduled to return. Oh, not Bagman! Bagman, you've been kind of not making me happy so far in this episode. I don't know what's going on with you, but you're not making me happy. Oh! Of course it would bounce right back to them. Aronson. Ooh, nice turn and pivot by Anderson. Beautiful. They sell him in front of the Bayern fans. I think I'm going to have that as my thumbnail. As they get a goal back through Ben Yedder. That's an interesting signing. We actually had a chance to sign Sabitzer, but Bayern Munich wanted, I think it was Romero or somebody they wanted, and I was like, nope. But as Sambi Lokonga came on for Taylor, which, like I said at the end of the last episode, I might actually look to move Sambi Lokonga on, so this will probably be the last episode. We'll get to see Sambi Lokonga as a Darmstadt player, but you can see Nahuel Bustos is going to be returning from injury. We still got a good month yet before that happens. What is his rating anyway? I'm sure he's probably down to 79. No, he's still at an 80. Okay, hopefully he won't decrease. But let's see. Did anybody grow? Romero is now at an 86. Shakir is still not growing. I am going to keep faith in him because he is at least an 85 rating. But Solbach at an 81. Adeyemi now at an 88. Romero not happy with his contract though. I don't want to renew any more contracts till after the January transfer window. Okay, it looks like Romero is done growing, but that's okay because he and Lacroix are both at an 86, which I'm very happy about. Oh, excuse me. Again, I'm recording and I want to burp. $88. 21 weeks on okay form. He should reach an 89 before the end of the season. But we're going to go ahead and sim this match against Sevilla because it's pretty much a dead rubber game at this point. Schultz a loan offer, the guy that we just graduated from the youth academy. Got a loan to buy from Vitória Guimarães. But we're going to go ahead. Normally I would play the away stage, considering this is a licensed stadium here at the Ramon Pizjuan Stadium, or whatever it's called. But this and the Antwerp games are dead rubber matches. But yeah, the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium. Overcast skies. We are going to go ahead, quick sim this. If we get the 2-2 draw, Adeyemi could have won it for us had he not missed the penalty. But Mueller ends up making sure we get at least a share of the points. And no matter what, we will be finishing on top of the Champions League table. Let's just look here real quick. But yeah, even if we lose against Antwerp and Sevilla win, we'll be finishing on top of the group. And just to double check that Bayern Munich are not in this competition, which they're not. I do believe they're in the... And Leverkusen is in the Conference League. That's interesting. Where's Bayern at? Maybe they're in the Europa League. No, they're in the Europa League. They're taking care of business here against Slavia Prague, Copenhagen, and Lechia Gdansk. For some reason, I thought they were in the Conference League, but the important thing is they're not in the Champions League, so I'll take that. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to play this game, and we're also going to play the game against Wolfsburg. And then I'm sure you guys probably see the runtime, but this will be a longer episode because I am going to do my halfway point stuff at the end of the Antwerp match. But we are going to go ahead. We're taking on second place Borussia Dortmund as we beat Bayern Munich. Well, if we beat Borussia Dortmund and Bayern win, then Bayern will be back to being in second place. God, Puma should be ashamed of themselves for those awful kit designs. Again, I'm not... EA has something against Sunshine. I'm convinced. But we are going to be playing this match under clear skies at the Jotunheimer Stadium. You see Brendan Aronson is the featured player here. Thomas Müller scoring against his former club in the last Bundesliga game. And I just realized something. Well, actually, no, that's not true. The next game against Wolfsburg will be the final game we play on camera with Sambi Lokonga because, like I said before, he is the one that I do plan on moving on. Because I do want to keep Mwepu because Mwepu, I've always wanted him to be part of this career mode no matter what, but Sambi Lokonga is expendable in my eyes. And I'll be moving on. I'll probably be moving on Kenneth Taylor. Despite being higher rated than Show. I've been very happy with Show over Taylor. Taylor's been invisible pretty much this entire season so far. Player to watch, Julian Brandt with 6 goals. Yanez from Hamburg also with 6 goals, so I think we're watching a golden boot race unfold here between the Dortmund and Hamburg players. Aronson, nice one. Heavy first touch, but that's okay. Okay, let me switch sides because I do not want Solbakken in the right hand side because his crossing is ass. There we go. Mueller, how's your crossing? Well, I'm not going to find out how your crossing is because you can't even get past freaking Harry Maguire, who's playing as a left back for reasons. Why is Harry Maguire playing that far wide? Why is he even playing for Dortmund at all? You know, I talked about Kenneth Taylor being absolutely quiet, but I think he was the one that scored the goal. Yeah, Kenneth Taylor is the one that scored the goal. But I'm still thinking about loan listing him anyway, and I'm going to use Sambi Lukonga in exchange for somebody, and Shaw will stay on the team because I want him to grow because he's been consistent. Anderson, of course, I want to grow as well. Okay, that's offside, I think. No, it isn't. So Kenneth Taylor with 2 goals here. It's pretty much on camera like, well, what about me, boss? I can get the job done. As Brandt gets a double to make things interesting, Holland came on for Mukoko. Thomas Lemar coming on for Kostic. Ruben Garcia for Nauf. Lacroix came on for Wagnerman for us, as well as Balak Visha coming on for Solbakken. Okay. But yeah, we'll be playing with our first team here against Wolfsburg. And this will be the final game off camera for Sambi Lukonga, because he will be, like I said several times, he will be used in, hopefully I'll be able to use him as part of a deal for a new starting center mid. I'll be bringing in 2 starting center mids in this team. Like I said before, I do have ideas who I want to bring in, though I do want to keep it a secret. As I'm looking there, that's a very... And once again, we're playing a... You know, I'm not going to say it because I sound like a broken record. You know, I'm willing to play under snow. Will that make you happy, EA? I'm willing to play under snow, but I'm not willing to play under rain. Okay, they got a very interesting lineup. Lucas and Micha up front. They brought in Smith Rowe, Ben White, James Ward-Prowse. Romeo, I think his first name's Romeo Freuler. Brekalo playing behind Micha alongside Smith Rowe. Bellarabi, Diop. White playing alongside Bremer and Bournav. Castella's in goal. That is a very weird Wolfsburg side. They got 3 Englishmen in there, in White, Ward-Prowse, and Smith Rowe. So a bit of English flavor in there. As Adeyemi is a featured player here. And then after this, we'll sim the games against Leverkusen and Antwerp, and then we'll do our end-of-season stuff. Well, mid-season stuff, I should say, not end-of-season. We won't be ending the season until we reach a Champions League final. Hopefully. Well, we know we're in the round of 16. We ended up getting the business done with 2 games to spare. Which, like I said at the very beginning of the season, we got a well, that's not the beginning of the season, but the second episode, which was the beginning of the last episode. As you see the tournament tree here. We really, out of looking at all of the Champions League groups, I think we got the most manageable, and sure enough, it came to be. Yusuf Demir usurped the starting position. Oh, that's not a good... Not the best of crosses, admittedly. Oh! Oh! Big mistake by Castella's. Wow, okay. Yeah, our 91 rated Balak Visha will pounce on that with no problem. Man, this is such a bad... Look, wow. Castella's, what were you thinking? Wow, wow, wow. Anderson. I'm not going to try to sweat because... Look at it, Castella's leaving the goal wide open. He is having a howler of a game. I was going to sweat that, but last time I tried to sweat, things went horribly wrong. And now it's a game against Lazio. Adeyemi pouncing on that. Demir not quite sure where his positioning should be. Come on, guys. Balak Visha, can you add another one? Again, Castile's... If we don't get a clean sheet here, I mean, if we don't keep a clean sheet here, well, if we don't add at least one more goal, I'm going to be disappointed. And we... I have no words. Come on, Regensburg, knock out Dortmund. Nope, Dortmund won on penalties. Mönchengladbach's through alongside Stuttgart and Cologne. And the other 3 matches there have yet to be determined. But we are going to sim ahead here. We're going to keep the starting 11 as is. We are going to be simming this match at the Bay Arena against Leverkusen. We get another Manager of the Month award, which is awesome. Let's see if Vogt has grown at all. He's grown by 1. I'm going to go and delete that. Excuse me. But we are going to go ahead. We're going to save. And I'm going to sim the last game with my second team. I don't think Bustos will be quite back in time for that match, but... We're playing under snowy conditions. This will probably be drop points. No, we end up getting a win. Balak Visha, Mukila, and Adeyemi were goals. So we keep pace here in the Bundesliga. I think the only points we dropped were against Hamburg. I think we've pretty much won every other game. Okay, Schultz on loan agreement. 2 years. Hopefully he'll take a trip to Portugal. I know I would. But we are going to go ahead. We're going to sim ahead to the match against Royal Antwerp. Probably somebody saying they want to play. Okay, Bustos. Hey, boss. Just want to know I'm 100% recovered from my injury. I hope you might find room for me in a team today. I'm going to say it's going to take a little while because I doubt he's ready. We'll see. Does he have the... Malem's up to 75. Oh, he is ready. Okay. That's actually great news. I'm going to actually play him for this game. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. But yeah, he's ready. Aronson's up to an 85, which is good to see. Yeah, Bustos did not lose a single rating, which I'm tickled pink about. I thought for sure he'd drop down to 79. But he is going to be starting his first game since injury, so I'm going to go ahead, save this. This is a dead rubber match against Antwerp. Because no matter what, we will finish on top of the group. Looks like, Sevilla pretty much punched their tickets as well, despite what happens between their game with Lazio. But we're going to quick sim this. And they end up getting a 3-1 win, which does not matter. Mueller with a goal for them. But yeah, we're going to go ahead. You can see Aronson is up to an 85. Sambi Lakonga and Mwepu have not grown at all. It's pretty bad when our older center backs are growing faster than those two are. But I'm surprised Mueller hasn't decreased a bit more. But Aronson is now officially ahead of him on overall. You can see Julian Brandt. We don't have anybody on the top goal scorers list. But let's take a look at the Bundesliga table here real quick. You see top 4 are ourselves, Dortmund, Bayern, and Leipzig. If we scroll down, Union Berlin and Hamburg each with only 1 win for the season. Dusseldorf is fighting with Schalke, Augsburg, Mainz, Cologne, and all those teams against relegation. DFB Pokal, we are drawn up against Stuttgart, Bayern against Bremen, Dortmund versus Cologne, and Mönchengladbach versus Frankfurt. So, pretty much everybody on here, with the exception of Werder Bremen, are in the Bundesliga. Werder Bremen's the only second division club in there. Let's see, Champions League. Let's just see who made it through. Of course, Sevilla will be joining us in the knockouts. Juve got grouped by Villarreal and Sporting. That's pretty funny. Wolfsburg finishing dead last. PSG and Barcelona taking care of business there. Mönchengladbach got grouped alongside Grimsby Town, Liverpool, Benfica advancing. Ajax and Shakhtar getting grouped ahead of Sparta Prague, which advanced behind alongside Lyon. Madrid and Manchester United, no surprise there. Chelsea and Salzburg, not really. Well, Salzburg ahead of Atalanta might be a bit of a surprise. And Borussia Dortmund getting grouped ahead of PAOK as Manchester City win that group. Okay, let's take a look at stats here real quick. Okay, Julian Brandt with the most goals, Diop with the most assists. Anderson is our leading assister on the team. And who is our leading? Demir and Belek Vischer with the most goals for us with 5. Clean sheets. Shakir with 5. He's tied alongside Kobo, Castillos, Radetsky, and Penka. So despite him not growing, he's getting clean sheets. I just don't understand why he's not growing. St. Grav in the top goal scorer alongside Damada and Belek Vischer. Most assists. Zolinski for Erzgebirge Aue. No clean sheets for us in this competition. Okay, Champions League. Our leading goal scorer is Thomas Muller with 3. Top assist goes to Anderson with 3. He's only 1 behind Bruno Fernandes from Manchester United. Rui Silva with 2 clean sheets. Shakir with 1. We have 3 clean sheets in this competition. Okay, let's take a look at the other leagues. Despite the Bundesliga, Bochum and Arminia Bielefeld are... Well, Bochum is ahead, but Bielefeld is tied alongside Fürth and Paderborn with 32 points. Relegation, Nuremberg, Munich, and Kaiserslautern, in 1860 Munich, I should say. And the Dritte Liga, Dynamo Dresden and Hallescher in the driver's seat. Würzburg ahead of Karlsruhe. You can see Werl, Waldorf, Victoria Berlin, and Türkgücü Munich are in the relegation zone there. But we're going to look at Squad Hub. We're going to look at stats and attributes. If there's anybody in particular you want to see, you can go ahead and pause the video. Aronson with the most goal contributions, 10 and 4. Belek Vischer, 10 and 3. Adeyemi, 7 and 6. Some really good goal contribution distribution going on here. Shell were 4 and 3 through 13, and Anderson 4 and 9 through 17. Those are really impressive numbers. Okay, Taylor 2 and 1 through 10 appearances. That's not terrible, to be fair. Sambi Lakonga only with the 1 goal. Yeah, I'll be moving him on. There's no excuse for that. Busto stays in an 80 rating. Knudsen will be going to Crystal Palace in January. Fran Medina, I signed him from free agency. Braden Manu has not been growing. I've been kind of disappointed in him. Not really a whole crap load of growth from our youth academy players. Be nice if any of them went on loan. Yeah, I don't understand why Shakir's not growing. I mean, he has the most clean sheets in the Bundesliga, but whatever. Okay, 19 weeks on okay form. He should reach an 86 before the end of the season. Rui Silva, he's done growing. Which is kind of good because I don't want him growing faster than my starting goalkeeper. Lacroix and Romero. Lacroix will reach an 87. Romero has stopped. He will not reach an 87. Both our backup center backs doing the job. Hopefully Schulze will be moving on to Vitória over in Portugal. Oh. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I kind of feel like I've jipped Knudsen in terms of his growth. Taylor will probably be going out on loan despite his strong performance against Dortmund. Show. 7 weeks on bad form, I'll take that. He should reach a 77. Yeah, and Weber will be at an 83 in 3 weeks. Melem looks like he's done. So it looks like his spotlight has pretty much... His time on the spotlight's pretty much over. 2 weeks under Dynamo. Hopefully he'll go out on loan. Why do I have so many of these guys under balanced plans? Knudsen I don't really care about because he's going to be growing, hopefully, when he's out on loan. Mueller, he's going to be going down to an 83 in about a month. 25 weeks for Aronson to get to an 86. He might reach that before the end of the season. Why is Abrahamson not on a plan? What am I doing? No wonder why these. I'm complaining about these players not growing. Well, probably one of the reasons why they're not growing is because my dumbass isn't putting them on a development plan. Okay, we'll work mobile striker. I have a lot of players on this team. 21 weeks for Bustos to reach an 81. Eddie Amy should reach an 89 before the end of the season. But there we go. That is a look at this team. I should show off the Youth Academy prospect here real quick. Not that it really matters because it's not really going to amount to much. I mean, it's just... I thought I would do that just to get the achievement done, but that's not going to happen. My objective, I should say. But yeah, most of this 221 million will be gone by the next time I see you guys. Will be sometime in February. And hopefully I'll be bringing in some banging back starting 11 center mids. And hopefully we can get and push forward with the season and get some more impressive results than we've been getting. Though we have been getting the job done. The only points we dropped in the Bundesliga was against Hamburg, but I'm just looking for more. And with us competing in the Champions League, I need something better than an 83 and an 82 rated center mid pairing. So that's what I'll be doing off camera. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.